after this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 15th ranked team, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. It's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Quarterback operating an empty set. Open the conference championship game with a pass. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Little set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. On first down, it's play action. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And fourth down, they'll punt it away here. First play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop. We're in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play moves the ball across midfield and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards on the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
So second down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. With pressure and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line and second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for his...
And it's caught! Touchdown! Bulls!
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and the... for the 6 points.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
Extending the play now. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass, costing 5 yards. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time, a completion. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the option play here. Good pitch it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a throw way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through the defender. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And we're going to throw now on first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The receiver grabs it. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
Boy, how exciting is this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. One more play before they head to the locker room. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Not much of the game there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit. You got to do it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Offense back on the field now. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Touchdown, USF, to put them on top now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And this one is caught. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Get there on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Razorbacks will line up on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
USF has the lead here, Bert. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. USF offense is back out there now. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulls are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The receiver makes the catch. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Touchdown, Bulls. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
You're not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. This will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The South Florida offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. As the first down is still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, South Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He lets it go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now he's bringing it back. Past the touchdown, USF. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. The ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Contact as he let the ball go.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. And now the defense able to bring him down.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds his target, and it's complete. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
So out comes the field goal kicker. He makes it. This becomes a one-score game. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. The field goal is good.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.